Two specific questions about Bastogne. The cold, the bitter cold, the snow. Ever experienced anything like that since?
No, no.
So the
No.
movie does a pretty good job of depicting just
Definitely.
how cold and how miserable
Definitely.
it was.
Definitely. You can't describe it. You can't describe it to live through it night after night, not knowing how long this is going to go on. It's a matter, say you're going out on a maneuver or something, and you know you're going to be out for 2 or 3 nights. Mentally, you're prepared. In this case, you didn't know how long is this going to go on. And on that point, on the cold, I think it's, you're not normally aware that the number of casualties that we had at Bastogne, about a third of them were frostbite from the cold. So yeah, the casualties were high, but the frostbite was responsible for a good percentage.
How critical was George Rice's trips to bring in that ammunition?
Oh my, very important. We'll never forget him for being such a conscientious officer and getting us a couple loads of ammunition before, at the last second, and taking it right out from under the Germans. It was very important. And I can remember standing there on that as it came up, and I don't care who you are, what rank you had. I was battalion executive officer, but when he started throwing that ammunition out of that Jeep, I'm a captain, but I'm on my hands and knees fighting the rest of the guys for a few rounds of ammunition because I didn't have any either. And you got in there and you fought for what little you could get.
You know, the saying in Bastogne was, situation normal. We're surrounded, we're outnumbered, we don't have enough ammunition, clothing. I pity the Germans. Was it really that? I mean, we joked before we started the interview about how Patton didn't really rescue you. You guys didn't need rescued.
Yeah. Well, what else are you going to tell yourself? You're going to sit there and pity yourself? So that's the answer you give yourself. And the other thing is that on the subject of surrender, that's a subject that never came up. We never talked about it. We never thought about it. How can you? If you're going to sit around pitying yourself and talking about it and thinking about it, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to convince yourself that you should surrender. That never happened. We never talked about it, never thought about it.